Hey everybody, Coach Kathy here, and today I'm going to go over meals, nutrition, how to prepare your plates, portion sizes, different foods to mix together, your protein, your carbohydrates, your healthy fats, to get all of your nutrients, macronutrients into your body, and how they all work hand in hand to give you energy, take care of your health, promote cell growth, and just make you feel amazing, like 10 years younger. So it's really simple stuff. If you will just follow simple instructions, you will get results. You might have to make some major changes. I don't know how you're eating right now, but I will promise you, if you make the changes and you eat proteins mixed with carbs, healthy fats, lots of water and greens, you are going to definitely feel amazing and have the most incredible results you've ever had. You will feel better than you've ever felt. Your body will look better than it's ever looked. So just follow along, and I'm going to go over a couple different options just to show you some different food ideas so that you get the gist of how to mix your foods. It's really easy. Proteins, carbohydrates, healthy fats, water, and greens. That's it. I mean, there is nothing more simple than this way of eating to have your most incredible body for the rest of your life. This is a lifestyle. So what I've done right now is I just put together, excuse my fancy paper plate here, but this is an example of a meal. You've got hot dog protein, a little bit of pineapple for carbs. I would love to eat way more carbs than this amount because carbs are so yummy. But your carbs, you need to have a fistful. Okay, your portion should be this amount. Protein too. You're only going to do a thumb portion of your avocado for your healthy fat. And then there's spinach and mushrooms here. And that's pretty much really no calories, so you can eat a lot of that. So that's just an example. Right now I'm also cooking up a meal. I'm going to show you another example where I'm going to prep the asparagus, and a lot of times what I do is I pick a day, a Saturday or whatever day, and I cook up a lot of food so that way when I'm hungry I can have my meals already ready to eat, and I can bring them with me in Tupperware or in baggies, keep them in the fridge at work, keep them in my car if I need to pack a cooler, if I'm out on the road, whatever it takes. You've got to be prepared so that you succeed here. So you've got to do the prep work. So brown rice is one of my favorite healthy carbohydrates, and I get this 10-minute boil in a bag brown rice. So I've got the water boiling here, and I'm going to put that in for 10 minutes. I'm going to set my timer, and meanwhile I'm going to broil my asparagus because that cooks in like 15 minutes. So I'm going to cut the ends off of the asparagus. I just prefer to do that. And then I'm going to lay the asparagus on this cookie sheet all in a row, side by side. And this is a lot of asparagus. And I'm going to cook it up. Greens are full of folic acid, and they do so much incredible wonders, bring so many nutrients and vitamins into your body, into your cells, into your bloodstream. And honest to God, I'm going to tell you right now, it's the greens that's tighten my skin. Now, that's my theory, that because of my own experience, when I eat spinach and asparagus and broccoli, when I eat these foods, I notice that when I don't skip my greens, my body just, I don't know, it tightens up. It really, really does. It's like it feels incredible. I can feel and see a difference when I eat a lot of greens. So I strongly suggest you making sure that you get your greens in all the time. You're gonna feel and see a difference. They tighten my skin, and I know they brighten my eyes, and my skin and my face, I just, it glows more when I eat a lot of greens. It's almost like, you know, it's like a free moisturizer for us, because we're not going and spending money, and we're just eating healthy foods that are going to do such amazing things for our internal organs. So I've now laid the asparagus on this cookie sheet, and then I'm going to get some light virgin olive oil. That's my healthy fat. And extra light oil, and I'm not going to do a ton of this at all. I'm just going to do a little bit of oil across here just to give it some flavor and get my healthy fat in. Okay, and then I'm going to broil this. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to bake it at 350 for 15 minutes. Now, some of you, if you want to put a little bit of seasoning on there, you can. Some peppers, no calories. Be careful with salt. Your body needs a little bit of salt. Don't go crazy. You're defeating the purpose. Pink Himalayan salt is the only salt that I use today because that's the healthiest salt. And so if you want to put a little seasoning over top of the oil, you can. So I'm going to bake this at 350. A lot of times I broil my food, because when you broil the food or grill the food, it leaves the nutrients in, and it's a healthier way of eating. So I do a lot of grilling. I have a George Foreman indoor grill that I use, which is wonderful for quickie little meals, unless I'm, you know, spending the day cooking up a bunch of chicken, then I'll go outside and use my grill in my patio. But the George Foreman grill, you can do your hot dogs, your chicken, your hamburger, fish, turkey, all kinds of meats right there in the griller, and it's better than frying. You don't want to fry your food. Okay, so the oven's ready. Now I've got that timer set for 15 minutes, and the rice is going. So what I'm going to do, I cooked a turkey, a whole turkey breast in the crock pot the other day. Okay, I cooked the turkey with some sweet potatoes. So now I've got turkey prepped for the week. And I just slice it up to where my meals have a hand fistful, okay? And then I'm going to mix my turkey with my brown rice, and I'm going to have some asparagus, which also has the oil on it. So I've got all 4 macronutrients in the meal. The protein, carbohydrates, healthy fat, and greens. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up. Just to show you the turkey and the sweet potatoes. And I mean, this just makes life so much easier. My turkey with my rice, I'll lay the turkey over the rice, throw the asparagus in with it, and yummy, yummy, yummy. The meals are so delicious. You're eating regular food. You're giving your body all the nutrients it needs, and what you're doing is you're learning how to eat small portions through the day, every 2.5 to 3 hours, so that you are never starving. Okay, where you don't raid your kitchen and you don't go through the fast food restaurants, because you're prepared, you have your meals. And so the more you're prepared, the more successful you'll be. And this is just to give you an idea of how to combine your meals together. This is how it looks. Protein, carb. And you can do this with so many different foods. You can take, for example, you can take a fistful of delicious cottage cheese, which is your protein. Then have an orange with it. And that can be one of your meals, okay? I usually do the greens 2 or 3 times a day, not at every single meal. As long as you have a protein and a carb in your meals, you're getting yourself in the right position to have weight loss, tighter skin, and total successful results in how you feel, your energy, and everything is all going to come together. So what you need to pay attention to is that you always have protein, you always have carbohydrates, and you have healthy fat and greens within your meals. Focus on 6 small meals a day, every 2.5 to 3 hours, and you are not even going to know yourself. Your whole entire life is going to transform from the inside out, just from how you feel, sleep, your energy, and everything is going to be the best ever. Okay, so I just wanted to give you some different suggestions on meals to cook. I could go on and on and on with mixing a protein and a carb and all the difference. You know, you can be creative and mix whatever you love. Just focus on the portion size and focus on staying away from the fatty foods. No white bread, no white rice, no, you don't want to do butter, you don't want to do mayonnaise, you don't want the sauces, fettuccine stuff, pastas, and you're going to do great, okay? Good luck. Get it going.